Howdy all Molex Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. I just snagged a workbench book. So now I'm up to 6 of 25. I decided to start this over because the dog wouldn't leave me alone. I am home alone with the animals. Everybody's gone. They're, I wouldn't call vacation, but they're on trips. I mean, they're all together, but they had to take a series of trips out of state. And so I am home alone with the animals, who have been a little problematic, not gonna lie. So we got 3 cats now. And one of them was a kitten. I wouldn't call him a kitten necessarily now. We've had him for a couple of months, and so he wasn't like a brand new kitten when we got him, but he was like not adult cat sized, although now he's almost adult cat sized. You know how they do. And well, and he's crazy. And not a little bit. And he will not leave the other cats alone. Or the dog. So like, one cat, every time it comes in from outside, immediately goes to eat. And every time he goes to eat, the other cat, the new cat, gets right on top of him. Just licking him, grabbing hold of him, putting his nose up his butthole, you know. And so then he takes off and wants back outside immediately, the cat being attacked. And maybe I got him to stop doing that. He at least doesn't do it while I'm standing there anymore. But so I have let's repair tools. I have a robot vacuum. Actually, I have a couple robot vacuums. And so with everybody gone, it's a good opportunity to run the robot vacuum. But that stupid new cat won't leave it alone, which drives me crazy. And and then because I'm running the vacuum, I want the door open to the bathroom so it can get in there and vacuum and mop the bathroom floor. And so, you know, go in there, I clean up, and when I say clean up, mostly I've just got to make sure the furniture's all where it's supposed to be and pick up anything off the floor that shouldn't be on the floor. You know, like the wadded tinfoil that new cat has torn up and thrown all over the place, which, not vomited, thrown up, just thrown all over the place, I guess I should say. And that kind of stuff, right? So I get that all done yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before. And I get out there and run the vacuum, and then I come downstairs while the vacuum's running. I mean, let's be honest, I'm always downstairs. I don't want to go more than 5 feet away from my computer if I don't have to. I mean, you know, it's my workplace, it's my entertainment place, it's my hobby place. Where I spend all my time. So, so it gets done, and I go upstairs to make sure. Because one of the things this new cat has done, which nobody else, none of the other animals have ever done, is it likes to go, and I don't know if it's done it to any bathroom other than my bathroom, which is the first floor bathroom. Well, me and the one niece, I think she uses it. Uh, Everybody else uses the other bathrooms for the most part. Well, I mean, my nephew will use it too. Everybody uses it. Let's say everybody uses it, but we call it my bathroom for some reason. Uh, and so I don't know if it does it to the upstairs bathrooms, but it likes to go in there and claw the crap out of the toilet paper and spin it off of the toilet paper roll until it's just in a big pile on the floor. So we have had to go from leaving the bathroom door sort of open or open, depending on who's in and out of there, to always having the bathroom door closed because dummy cat won't. Dummy cat won't leave it alone. And so I run the vacuum. I go upstairs. You know, dog's like, "Oh, I heard a noise. I need to go see." And and so we get up there, and the first thing I see is that dummy cat coming out of the bathroom at 100 mile an hour. I'm like, "Oh, he's back in the bathroom making a mess again." And so I turn the corner, and um uh the one cat is in the hallway, facing the outside door. I'm like, nobody's here but us. Like, I don't know who you're waiting at the door for. Like, nobody's coming through that door, okay? Um, and I take one step into the bathroom to see what that cat has done, and the other cat is in there, and she is vicious. Her and I are not friends. Oh crap! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's no way out of here. Yep. Listen, I was bleeding, and I was gonna put the bandage on my hot bar so I could use it, and then I couldn't find a spot to get away from the zombies, and things just went downhill from there. I just spawned near my bed, so I don't have to climb back down. And then we'll see if we can find that place again. We can finish looting it. So I take one step into the bathroom, and like I said, and the other cat's there. She's vicious. She takes off at 100 mile an hour, but her feet are skittering across the tile floor. And so she's got all her claws out, and she runs directly across my foot with her claws out. So I had to send the vacuum out back into the bathroom to clean up where I was leaking all over the floor from her claw attacks. Me and her, not friends. Hate that cat. I don't know why she's always clawing me up. For no reason. Okay. I went in that place. I went in that place. And then I walked past. I didn't go in here. It couldn't have been down here. Somewhere is the daycare that I went into, right? There was a fire station and a police station next to each other. I already went through the motel. Um, yeah, so I was not appreciative. The cat did not tear up the toilet paper, but, you know, still don't trust him. Okay, I remember walking past Butcher Pete's. Oh, here's the, yeah. Here's the fire station. Yeah, so I made it out to, move on from my being attacked by cat story. I saw a fox out in the yard. Big one. Which I thought was cool. Don't see those very often. In fact, it's probably been a few years since I've seen a fox. I mean, let's be honest. I haven't seen that many foxes in the wild. Okay, here's the daycare. Must have been this place, but now my inventory is full. Raise construction. Okay. Alright, now we know where I'm at. I can get back here easier. I say that, but I'm just gonna get lost trying to find my way back here. Yeah, so I did go out and catch Black Phone 2. Um, I wasn't a big fan of Black Phone 1. And I saw the trailer for Black Phone 2 and I was like, okay, so they turned the boring movie into a silly movie? Was that the plan? Because that's what it looked like. Like on top of that, they're just stealing the storyline like straight out of Nightmare on Elm Street. And and you know what? I liked it. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all, but it was enjoyable. There were only like two things I didn't care for. But man, the rest of that movie was pretty good. Spoilers. I don't really remember Black Phone 1 very well. I remember there's like a dude in a devil mask and he like kidnaps kids and he kidnaps this kid and uh and then the kid is just in this room and it's just like super boring. And the kid just sits in this room and then there's like ghost kids that come out and talk to him. There's like this telephone that rings even though it's not plugged into anything. And um and then the ghost kids uh kind of help him escape. And then the ghost kids grab the dude and kill him, I guess. That's what I remember from the first movie, and so I was just like, yeah, I Oh, you know what? That's actually a better helmet than what I'm wearing armor-wise by quite a bit. Um, and so I was not expecting a whole lot out of this one going in. Uh, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was fun. Uh, it was way more serious than I was expecting it to be. Uh, it yeah, I I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed it. Uh, uh, if if there'd have been just like a little like 3 minute montage of the first movie, which, like I said, barely anything happened in, this could have just been a standalone movie that I would have just been like, oh yeah, I like this one. Um, and no, I need this. So spoilers if I didn't already say that. The new movie. Nope. The new movie is set a few years after the first one, and the I think that's a medicine. And the sister is having dreams about dead kids, and the brother is having PTSD from being kidnapped. And so um, what did I just do? Oh, I tore the dang wall out. That's what I just did. I hate E to open my inventory. I've been playing this Necessity game, and E opens the inventory. Um, and so so they eventually she's having dreams that these new set of kids are trapped in the ice, and one of them writes um, WBF, no, WBH on the. Okay, I don't want to go. Nope, I want to go south. And then they eventually the brother is getting like phone calls, and so he'll answer the phone and he'll just be like, "I can't help you. Stop calling." And so he's getting calls from ghosts, I guess. And then they end up taking a job at this camp that they think is related that's looking for counselors. And so the brother, the sister, like the brothers in high school. The sister must be in high school as well, maybe. And then I guess her boyfriend by the end of the movie all go to the camp together, and it's a Christian camp, which doesn't really play into the story that much. Um, other than one of the things that I don't like about the movie. And and then they just basically try to figure out why they're being drawn to this camp and why the bad guy is attacking them again. Uh, yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was it was creepy. It was exciting. There's a lot of action. A lot of There's a really cool scene where the girl is being attacked in her dreams because that's a thing in this movie, and she what's happening in her dream is happening to her. It's like straight out of Nightmare on Elm Street. But what's happening to her in her dreams is happening to her in the real life, and they can't get her to wake up, and she's like, you know, getting hit by an axe and strangled and spun around in circles and slammed up and down, and it's happening to her in real life, but nobody's touching her, and that scene was really well done. I just the actors were really good. Just pretty much the whole movie was just a really good, fun horror movie. Except for two things. And that was, I don't, one, the girl is like fairly, I want to say, nice and maybe a little timid when the show starts. And then just abruptly in the middle of the show, basically if you do a 10 scale, she's a 1, right, for niceness, and the counselors at the camp, the adults who own the camp, are there, and then one of them's like, "We can't help these people. We've got to get this girl off our property. She's basically a witch, and we can't have that kind of stuff here, right?" And so I'm like, "Oh, okay, right." Oh yeah. I think I need somewhere there was a big pile of stuff I climbed, maybe. Oh, I can't remember. And and so at that moment, uh, if on a scale of niceness, the Christian woman went from uh Christian woman like went to 4 and not being nice, maybe a 5. She hadn't really got horrible yet, like, you know, um, like it might seem horrible, but it is a religion, and they do, they do believe all that stuff is evil and shouldn't be messed with, and so I can see where, oh, this is where it was at. I can see where they wouldn't want those people on their property, kind of thing. But then the girl just like jumps to an 8 and just starts saying horrible things to this woman. Uh, like not quite, not quite Exorcist level, but approaching that. Except she wasn't possessed. She was just saying foul things to this woman. I wouldn't have had a problem with her being like, you know, telling the woman off, even using curse words. I'm fine with that. But it was just like she's like combining terms together over and over to get like just horrible things to say to this woman. And I'm just like, whoa, where did that come from? And then she just keeps doing it after that point. And I was like, that's a really weird shift. And I don't think I like that. It seems like an out of character thing. And then the other thing I wasn't a big fan of was, for whatever reason, For whatever reason, they decided that the bad guy liked to ice skate when he was a counselor. Uh, I'm like, okay. And so then they're just like, oh, look at that. We're up to 7. 7 out of 25 I need to get that workbench. So I hate this book system so much. So basically I need construction sites. I should check the trader and see if maybe he's got some books. Does roadwork count as construction? It does. Look at right here. Oh man. Did I just figure it out? I've got to find construction sites, not hardware sites. I've been looking in the wrong spot. Uh, and the thing is that the thing is that the ice skating played almost no role in this movie, so it was weird to bring it up, and it's weird to have him. There's like one scene, I think it's in the trailer, where he comes skating out of the fog, and I just rolled my eyes at it when I saw it because it's dumb. Okay, it's dumb. It's really corny and does not fit in the tone of this film at all. And I just don't understand why they chose to be like, oh, he's a good ice skater. He will. Oh, right, I forgot bees come out. He will ice skate his way. So they do use the ice skating as a method to um, detect where he's at for like a hot second. But I feel like any method could have been used for that. Like he used a hatchet. Like they could have switched him to an axe, and he could have dragged the axe along the ice, and then and then they could have seen where his axe was dragging, or they could have put him in ice cleats, and then they could have just seen the scratches that he left to stop him from sliding on the ice. He's just really weird because I think the idea was that he led the kids there to the frozen lake by teaching them ice hockey. Okay, but here's the problem: is that ice hockey had nothing to do with their deaths, and them being at the lake had nothing to do with ice hockey. He killed them and put them in a barrel like this, and then dumped the barrel in the lake. So I don't know what that's got to do with him being able to skate. Oh crap! Or ice hockey. Uh, and so yeah, I thought that part was dumb. And like I said, I thought the girl just abruptly cursing everybody out was weird. And on those two things though, I really enjoyed the movie. Um, when they when they get back, I'll have to see what my sister says, but I might have to watch that one again with my niece because she didn't like the first one. I didn't like the first one. But you know, it seems like I really I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Uh, it is it is basically though. They took the story from Nightmare on Elm Street and jammed it into this devil mask black phone killer. The the other thing that's a little weird is there isn't like a special phone in this one, which kind of detracts from the whole fact that it's called the black phone. A little bit, I think. They do use the payphones. Lots of people call on the payphones, but it's not central to the story. Sort of. Like the first one is a big deal because it's the only communication the kid is having, right? And then, but in this one, it's just how the ghosts talk to him is through payphone. There are a lot of scenes of people being, in the payphones and stuff. But oh man, I was really kind of hoping we'd find another one of those cement mixers. I know that's what I'm looking for. What is this place? Junk. About junk. You think junk could have it? Ugh, junk's got a dog. Got some mixer in there. The car stuff, though. It's another doghouse, too. Okay, well, there's one. God, that guy's moving fast. Is he yellow eye? Alright. Looking. There's a locked place back there. Might be good. Crap. Ugh. Now snakes are coming. Aw. Stunned me or something. I was not moving well. Man, look at his bony hand there. But yeah, pleasantly surprised by Black Phone 2. I also saw Strangers Part 2 or Chapter 2 is out. But I didn't watch that one because I don't remember ever watching Chapter 1. And I didn't want to go into see something that I take the time to watch something that I have no idea what's going on. But all right, with that, be around the small things, leave the light. I will talk to you later.